Hey guys, what's going on? This is Spencer Van from Surplus Fund Secrets. And first of all, before we get into the actual training part of this video, I just want to say thank you guys for everyone that's watching this that was on the webinar this past week. We've literally got like 150 different people that emailed us and just told us some awesome things about the webinar. And so I just wanted to say thank you guys about that. Again, we're putting our last webinar this upcoming week. So if you're not signed up, sign up now. I'll have a link down below. But assuming you're signed up, that's why I went ahead and put this video together, because I wanted to give you guys some context as to why surplus funds is such a great opportunity and exactly what it is. So let's break it down first as to what the heck is surplus funds. So let me see here. I'm not the greatest artist, so surplus funds. I can type that out at least. That's the good news. I don't know how to move it. It's just going to be stuck there. That's fine. Can we make it bigger? It doesn't matter. All right, so check this out, guys. So this is what surplus funds is. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys that are in real estate have heard of a foreclosure, right? So there's a house, okay, and that house goes up into foreclosure, okay? So we're going to put a big red X, boom, on the house because it's no longer owned by the person, right? And we're going to put someone here with, the red to signify they used to live there and they're very sad and their eyes are bleeding into their mouth. Okay, I don't know if they're that sad, but they are sad, right? They just lost their house. Things are not going good for them. Well, this house is then sold at an auction, right? Sold at an auction, and if it's sold to a third party, which, I don't have a statistic of how much it is, but I would say the majority of the time it is sold to a third party, okay? So that means that it's sold for dollar signs, right? That means the bank that is foreclosing or whatever loan is foreclosing gets paid, okay? Now, let's say that this loan that they owed was, we'll make it really easy. We'll say it's like 100, or we'll say it's 100,000. All right, 100,000 is the loan. And they go and they sell it at foreclosure, like I said. But instead of getting 100,000 for it, they get 500,000, we'll just say. All right, or we won't even say that. We'll say, let me erase this. We'll say they get, I don't know, 200,000, right? 200 for the house. All right, 200K. Okay, so obviously the bank loan gets paid off. So we can erase this 200K. Boom, it gets paid off. But then there's this extra $100,000. Okay, and if you guys are following along by now, you probably already know this is supposed to go back to that sad homeowner over there on the left. The problem is that the bank is supposed to notify them, and they do, but they don't. They send a letter to the house that was foreclosed on, as if these people are still there. But again, these people are long gone most of the time. They're living at, an aunt, an uncle's house, their mom's house, their dad's house. They're just not there anymore, okay? And the bank is not Dog the Bounty Hunter. So they're not going to go and track someone down to give them money. That's not a very profitable business for the bank, okay? So what happens is you've got this 100,000 left. This 200,000 was, someone's given to the bank, someone's given to this fund, and this becomes a surplus fund, okay? So you've got this excess fund. Now, sometimes there's other liens on the property, and those have to get paid first, okay? In this case, in this example, to keep it really simple, we're going to just say that there's only one lien. Now, obviously, again, we don't know, but we're going to say there's only one lien that already got paid off. It was a mortgage, so there's this 100K, okay? So again, the bank has it, and then the bank transfers it over to the courthouse, okay? And so the county courthouse. And so now it's at the county courthouse, and you've got the court, boom, and the door, okay? And it's at the county courthouse. All right, that's a horrible drawn courthouse. Okay, and it sits there for a while, and then it goes to the state, and the state has, I'm going to just write CA. I'm not even going to try to draw. Look, I drew a C into the arrow. That's how great of an artist I am, right? Goes to CA, and, you guys get the point here, okay? It kind of just moves around, but in certain states, like specifically California, the state I'm in, it never disappears. It just kind of sits around. Now, there are certain states, very few, I believe, that have a time limit, okay, which means you only have 90 days to get your fund. This excess 100K in this example would disappear in 90 days if we were in, I think Texas is one of them. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But I know for a fact California is not, okay? So you can go back, to 1990 and close the deal if you want to, okay? Now, the whole point of me trying to explain this to you is that this person's sad and they're owed this money, but they don't know. They almost never know, in fact. So this money moves around. They have no idea. And this is where we come in. So we're this third party. We're blue. I don't know why we're blue, but we're blue. Okay, and we're here, and we're savvy entrepreneurs and investors. And I'm going to have a little smirk on my face. Boom, with tiny eyes. One's bigger than the other one. Okay, and I realized that this over here would really benefit this person, okay? Because think about it, they just went into foreclosure, and I mean, the probably most important thing you need when you go into foreclosure is money. And something like $100,000 is huge money for someone that just lost a house, right? So long story short is what we do is we then contact this person. So we contact them. So contact. I'm going to put C-O-N-T. Okay, boom, that's one. We, boom, so we contact, then we agree. So agree, they have to agree to work with us, obviously. That's two. I don't know what I just did. Agree. God, I am horrible at this. I apologize. Agree. And then 3, or whatever number that. Okay, 3, or yeah, there you go. It's a little better. We are going to recover their fund. Now, we're not really going to do it. We're going to have a lawyer do it, but don't worry. I know it sounds a little scary. It's not that scary. So, long story short is we're gonna do those 3 things, and we're gonna get them back their fund. And in the process of that, we're gonna be able to make a commission off of this, which is beautiful, right? So the cool thing is that, you know, with surplus funds, there's not really a standard to it. So obviously you don't want to piss people off. You don't want to charge them a ridiculous amount of money. But if it's something like 100,000, you know, 25, 30% is completely within the ballpark of that. And I've even seen people do more like 40%, although I personally think that's a little bit too much for 100,000. That's just my opinion, okay? Now, again, this is kind of the basis of it, okay? So now I want to go over to surpluslist.com. This is the lead site for surplus fund leads. So if you're looking to get started on this, this is where you should go. And if you scroll down here, we can look at, let me show you the criteria here. So we've got 2018 leads from March 1st to June 1st. Okay, today is, what's today? Today's June 6th as I'm recording this, okay? And we scroll down here, we're putting a minimum amount of 100,000. So all of these deals are going to fall in this or more. They're going to be at least 100,000 in surplus funds. And we say we have 3,225 records just in those 3 months, which is amazing. Actually, I think, yeah, just in those 3 months, March to June, okay? And obviously, these are going up. So 100,062, 100,065, and they just go up and up and up. Up all the way to the bottom is like, you know, 1.1 million and all that. But there's a ton of leads, okay? A ton of leads for this. And so all we need to do is just track these people down and give them back their fund. It's really a simple, very, very simple process. And yeah, so with that, guys, I hope that gives you guys kind of a basis of surplus funds. I'm super excited about this webinar. We've had some awesome feedback again. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys this week on the webinar. Again, if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you do. And if you have, make sure you guys are there. Book your calendar. You know, make sure you space out your time so you can get there. You can take notes. You'll be ready to go. And yeah, I'll see you guys there.